In the heart of the lush green valley, where the sun always seemed to shine just a bit brighter, there lived a unique young spider named Charlotte. She lived in the corner of an old red barn, which was home to many different animals. Each day was an adventure, full of learning and friendship. Charlotte had spun her web high in the rafters, where she could see and hear everything happening in the bustling barnyard below. It was filled with the sounds of mooing cows, clucking chickens, and the happy squeals of piglets playing in the mud. One particularly sunny afternoon, as Charlotte sat weaving a delicate pattern in her silken thread, she overheard something that captured her attention. The animals were talking about a new arrival to the farm, an unlikely pair, an old wise turtle named Theodore and a tiny, sprightly bird called Zoe. Theodore, with his deep, soulful eyes and slow, deliberate movements, was quite the contrast to Zoe, who flittered about so quickly she was often hard to see. Despite their differences, they were the best of friends, having traveled far and wide together, seeking new adventures to share. Charlotte was curious to meet them, as she loved making new friends and learning about the world beyond her web. So Charlotte decided to brave the descent from her comfortable home and meet these new characters in her expanding story of life. As she gently lowered herself down on a thread of silk, Charlotte found Theodore slowly making his way across the barnyard while Zoe fluttered around his head, chirping joyfully about everything she saw. "Hello," Charlotte called out cheerily as she landed softly near them. "Welcome to our barn. I'm Charlotte." Theodore smiled warmly, though it took some time as he carefully turned his head to look at her. "Hello, Charlotte," he said in a voice as calming as a gentle river. "Thank you for greeting us. I've heard lovely things about you and your wonderful web spinning." Zoe landed gracefully beside Theodore and added, Yes, we've heard you create webs more magical than the stars at night. We must see it." Charlotte blushed at their compliments. "I'd be happy to show you my web," she said. "Perhaps we can share stories too? I love to hear about the places you've traveled and the things you've seen." So, together they moved under the great oak tree by the barn, sitting in the shade and exchanging tales. Theodore spoke of ancient forests and sunlit beaches, while Zoe twittered about flying over fields of wildflowers and resting on the rooftops of bustling towns. Charlotte listened intently, painting pictures in her mind of the beautiful world outside the barn. She realized that, while she loved her cozy corner of the world, there was so much more to discover and explore. Evening began to settle in, casting a golden glow over the farm, and the barnyard grew quiet. As Theodore and Zoe prepared to rest, Charlotte offered a parting gift, a special web she had spun just for them. "This is my way of saying thank you," Charlotte explained, "for sharing your stories, your friendship, and showing me the magic of new experiences." The web glistened in the fading light, shimmering with dew and Charlotte's intricate designs. It was a beautiful reminder of the new friendships forged that day.